I recorded a whole video which I thought it recorded, but all this time it wasn't. So I'm gonna repeat everything that I said, but I'll just adjust my table. That's too high, right? Okay. I want it a little like that. Wait, a little high. Whoa, this is so cool. Okay. Alright. Hi guys, and welcome to my vlog. So in today's vlog, it's just gonna be like a catch up. I'm gonna repeat everything. Okay. So let's start with October. Oh my god, everything is not going well. Okay, so let's start with October. So mid-October, I resigned from work because, whoa, why is it sliding? It's better like this. It's still sliding. Okay. So, I resigned from work mid-October so that I could concentrate on my studies, because the reason why I'm here is to study and I want to do well on my grades. So I took the giant leap of resigning. And with that giant leap, followed by the end of October, I moved out of my apartment. Why did I leave my apartment? I mean, why did I leave that room for rent? It wasn't an apartment, it was a room for rent. So it was a house, and then they rented the basement, which has 2 rooms. So I have a floor mate there. So my history with my floor mates was not that good. Didn't have any choice. So the neighborhood was pretty nice. I paid $550, which is, they say it's expensive, but I don't mind. For the cleanliness of the place and the quality of living, it was quite decent. So I'm not complaining, sort of. But the thing about living in the basement is that because you're in the basement, there's like the least sunlight that you can have, or probably not enough sunlight. The window in my room before was just like this big, and then they covered it with blinds and another cover. So I never touched that place because it was too dusty. And I didn't want to touch it anymore. So anyway, so I never saw the sunlight, and so I didn't know if it was raining or if it's sunny or whatever. So it's always better to have at least some sun inside your place, because it generates like a little bit of positivity, plus it's good for your skin too. So yeah, that's one reason. Another reason is I got scared of my floor mates. So as I said, there were 2 rooms. One is mine, another is for the other tenant. And the tenants I've stayed with, I've had 3 tenants. Okay, hold on, my sister is calling. And I'm back. Okay, so as I was saying, yeah, I had 3 tenants that I've stayed with before. So the first one, keep on peeking outside. The first one, he kept bringing different ladies in the place. So first and foremost, it was my first time staying with a guy, which is kind of uncomfortable already. And then plus the fact that he brings different ladies and he smokes too, so it gets pretty smelly. Yeah, and then the next one was a woman. She was born and raised in Quebec, and she drove here not knowing that this wasn't part of Quebec anymore, which I just didn't get. And then she was crying, thumping, stomping, like angry, I don't know, at night. Like, I don't want to like pry, but yeah, so it kind of scared me. And then the third one, he was an international student and then was working already full-time, so he already graduated. He was kind of aggressive about going out and stuff like that. My priority is PR. So back then, I was still studying, so the priority was to graduate, not anything else. That means I would prioritize my studies and then my work after, and then everything else after that. So I was pretty serious about that, so I kind of got stressed out, and as well as I got creeped out because every time that he would know that I'm in the kitchen, like he would just open his room and just stare. So anyway, long story short, I moved in by the end of October. Here in my apartment now, yeah, still here. So yeah, and then November I started looking for work. I started applying. Everything was just online applications, and with this COVID thing, it became more convenient for me, especially I don't have a printer. I was looking for professional work. I was also considering part-time work and planning to work part-time even if I'm working full-time, just so that I can earn a couple more, so that I can save it or invest it. Anyway, yeah, so I started looking for work on December. I finished my studies. I applied for PGWP on Christmas Eve. A little tip for you there. If you know that you're about to finish and the last projects or the last things that you need to do can be done in advance, like you can submit it like a week in advance or something, so that your professor could grade it early and then post it early so that you can get your certificate of completion as well as your TOR earlier than normal, then, well, you can do it. You can do that. So in terms of masters, I had like the final paper as well as an assignment due. I procrastinated, so I submitted it like an hour before the deadline. But my classmates, they submitted theirs a week before. So they got the TOR and the certificate of completion quite early. I got nervous. Of course, I got nervous because I don't know if I was gonna get my TOR and certificate of completion on time. And when I say on time, like before Christmas break, because, you know, time is of the essence and you don't want to delay applying for PGWP because it could take like minimum of 3 months, and some of my classmates who graduated a semester earlier still haven't gotten any reply in regards to their PGWP. So what does that mean? It means that if your study permit expires when the PGWP hasn't been like approved yet, that means that you need to submit an extension. So that's like added expense on your end, as well as added time to actually process it. Luckily enough, I got mine on, I think, December 23 or 24. I'm talking about the TOR and the certificate of completion. So I applied for my PGWP on Christmas Eve. Cross fingers on that one, and I hope I get 3 years. Some students who got their PGWP taking the Masters of Organizational Management with 1 year course got 3 years of PGWP. But at the same time, there are also some students who got their PGWP for only 1 year. I'm praying that I get the 3 years work permit. If it's 1 year, it's probably fine because I'm targeting to apply for PR by March. So let's see about that. What else? So it's winter now, and I'm trying to survive winter. There was a snowstorm on the weekend last week, and that was crazy. Like the snow it's still like crazy till now. It stopped snowing, but I mean, it's survivable. Is that a word? They say there's something called winter blues, where if there's winter, it's inevitable that you get sad or lonely or whatever because you're more inside your house. I think that's the reason why, as well as when it's winter or when winter is nearing, the sun would set earlier than normal. So lately it has been like setting, well, since last year, I mean, the sun was setting at around 4:30-ish And then this year it started setting at 4 o'clock. So the days are quite limited. So yeah, that's about it, I think. Then I started work last week. So backtrack for my work. On December, I got interviews and I got job offers. So I got 2 job offers, like official job offers. First, the one in Montreal. So the one in Montreal, that was actually my priority because I'm a city girl, always been, will be, and I'm not used to the quiet life. I mean, I'm trying my best to settle here, but it's really just quiet and I'm not used to it. So that was my priority, and they even countered offer when I got the offer here in TD Bank. But then again, even if there was a counter offer, even if the position was really high than my current work, I still accepted this one. So why? 2 things. First, I didn't like how they were trying to recruit me. They were trying to convince me to bite the offer in Montreal, but I don't like how they pull other people down or other companies down. So I don't appreciate that one. Secondly, my priority is my PR. So again, we have to stay focused on our targets, on our goals. And for PR in Quebec, it's really hard. Quite impossible probably. But I might even need to hire a lawyer. So yeah, I accepted the offer here. So the recruiting experience was really nice. They discovered my LinkedIn profile. Wait, I'll probably link it there. But yeah, so my LinkedIn, they discovered my LinkedIn profile on July. And the recruiting officer was offering me job opportunities here in Moncton because TD opened a corporate office here, which I am really lucky enough because my background is more of in global investment banking. So it's not retail, it's on the back office end. So that's my job experience in the Philippines. I'm just really lucky that the timing was good. But again, I was a student back then and working full-time is illegal. So I told them that I appreciate the offer, but I'm only able to work full-time after I graduate. And they asked me when I finish my studies and all that. I told that I would finish on December, and they said that, okay, let's just keep in touch. And true enough, which was surprising, they did keep in touch. So they kept touch basing with me bi-weekly. The fact that they want to reach out means that they're interested and they're eager to actually hire me. Come November, they touched base with me. And December, they scheduled an interview with a hiring manager. The next day, I got a call with a job offer, and I officially accepted the offer on New Year's Eve, I think. So it was a pretty good wrap-up of the year because it was honestly a struggle for me. Again, living in a province for the first time where it's so quiet, plus the COVID thing doesn't help at all with me adjusting, but I'm still trying my best, and now I'm still here, still adjusting and trying to settle down the best way I can. So yeah, that's about it. I know that you guys have questions about Crandall. I'm thinking what to explain to you guys because it depends on the situation, right? Like last year when I entered, it was totally a remote learning for me, but some were already on hybrid learning. So I'm not sure what to put in that content, but it seems that you guys are pretty interested asking about Crandall University, so I could make a video on that for sure. But yeah, I'm thinking what to include. I can for sure include my experiences there. So yeah, you guys have an idea of how it is studying in Crandall. So that's about it, guys. If you like this video or if you learned something, please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!